Your life is I don't minute. I'm For those who are just joining, welcome. And I'm gonna leave some stuff. Hey guys, welcome in. My name is, as you know, it's a mystery, but we kind of figured that out. I now officially go by Lunar. Lanu, no, Lunar. Sorry. As you can know from the past stuff that I have been doing paranormal and kind of getting into creatures and like that hasn't been well recognized and all of that. Well, I want to give a little update. I'm still doing that, but I've started a second channel for my music career. And, well, I'm about to post my first song on there. I'm going to have to eventually get some stuff so y'all can actually hear me better on that than it is out here, like a mic and so forth. Um, Other than that, I have yet encountered Slenderman, but I have encountered a few little shapeshifters here and there who pose say, and well, it's a little, you know, complicated, but for those who want to find my other account for my music career, my username for that would be Lunar, Lunar, and then Rose21. This will be it. Hold on. Sorry. This will be my account. Um, for those just hopping in, I've noticed that some things need to be addressed. I've been taking it easy for a while because I hurt my knee a little bad like last Saturday. I'm hoping it's not even fractured. He said it could be fractured or sprained. Either way. Um, but let's get into this video actually. Today I'm actually going to think about this. While we talk about some creatures. Because we can go back and talk about the creatures we've already talked about, but I think I want to get to the fact of talking about I want to go back and talking about Annabelle. Not Annabelle, my bad. Bloody Mary. When I was in high school, my thought was, let's do it. Let's summon Bloody Mary. No, this was in high school, actually. So yeah. High school. After freshman year of high school, because we went to the beach. Um, I decided to play the little Bloody Mary game. I played it 6 different times, and I think I found out what, how many times you're supposed to say her name. And it is two ways. You can say it the 6 times way, or you can say it the 16 way. 6 times way. So, yeah. Um, Hi Jason. I advise you guys not to play Bloody Mary. I advise you guys not to go looking for any creatures without professional help from professionals like people who can actually see the spirits, for like instance, a psychic or help from a medium, because you are going to need protection from a psychic. Because psychics can give you the protection you need or tell you what you need exactly for the protection. Because for Saturday, like me, I'm a witch and a psychic and a medium. And That's why I thought maybe it's a good idea to start trying to bring out the whole let's go into mysteries stuff. But other than that, okay, let's go. We're gonna go through my some stories of stuff that I've been through for spiritual kind of stuff. So let's push this back all the way to middle school, fresh start of middle school. I just no okay. When I was 16, I started sweet 16. By the way, I'm 24 now. I started experiencing seeing spirits, apprehensions, demons, stuff like that. Um, per se, I advise you not to go looking for spiritual stuff because that's just not what you need to do, and it's not really good of you to do that without a psychic or medium to help you with that heart disease. Um, okay, what was that? Yeah, 16. Spiritual encounters. Spiritual encounters, yes. 16, saw a few, didn't know they needed help pushing through to either heaven or down below, whatever. And I didn't know how to do. When I was 17, I went to the hospital, a mental hospital, sadly, and got a warning from a spirit. I call it Anna, but I don't know what her actual name was or anything like that. But yeah, I don't exactly know, but she said I was in. Apparently, a few days after that, got tackled 3 times, and she warned me. A few years later after that, when I was like 20, 19, spirits still haven't gone away. Been following me, watching every move I do. Um, I finally turned 20. I finally heard one of them say hello to me. And she was like, young. Just for say that. She was young. I know. Yeah, I know. Right. Um, we were heading to the hospital and she said exactly these words. She said, hi, how are you? For her to come out, I was on the way to the hospital that we now are close by to, and I still wonder what happened to her. Now, um, let's go further down the road. 22. I keep feeling the unease of being watched and followed. And that was because the spirits was following me around because they want me to help them out of it, out of being stuck. As we get further down the road, I turned 22, still seeing spirits. Let's also back up a little. When I was 18, I decided to become pagan. So now here I am becoming a pagan still, comradeship, and you know, yada yada yada. But after that, I found out that I am a witch. I do protective spells. Usually only lasts a week. So that's why I try to do protective spells every week because it keeps me safe from these sad little demons that we see here and there again around town who tends to follow us. Um, we're starting to learn Sigils to help with protection and all that. So, yeah, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'll be back in a second. We're going to take an intervention and we'll be right back. Like a 5-minute intervention. Okay, so we're back. Like I was saying, 22 spirits, more spirits. Bought my first Ouija board when I was back in my old city. Started messing with that, nothing. Further down the line, we started looking for paranormal. We got into paranormal so much. And we want to start trying to help the paranormal. Clear download 23, which was last year. We found out that we are a psychic and a medium. We have a little black cat that follows us that is called can't remember what it's called, but it's one of them little of things that you will have your own spiritual animal, you know, be like a warning that will try to warn you about something. Don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna take a 5-minute intermission and I'll be back with you guys shortly. I know we didn't have much time left for that. So as we were gone, Faye said, the spirits on the thing said, "Cheer, dog, look on shelf." Jason is misunderstood. Let's go back. This year, I found out that I'm actually supposed to help spirits move on from the past, and so I'm gonna try to start doing that. Like I said, I have a new channel for music only. I'm just gonna get up to 50 likes. I can start going live on that one and make music. Um, Next thing is when I was 15. When I was 15, okay, I kind of made a deal with a demon. This is where it gets interesting. I got home from school, hid in my room, started crying. Well, actually, I bottled it up till nighttime, bedtime, and then cried. And then I conjured up a demon. Pretty much what happened is I ended up summoning up Azrael, the demon of the angel of death, and made a deal with him that he could be in my body until I die. For one little deed I did not mention, which is I was so mad because everybody pretended to be my friend from elementary school, middle school, and high school, but this happened since middle school. So we're getting too far. I got too mad that everybody was pretending to be my friend and upset that I wanted something that was not really good in the first place to ask for a trade, and instead I traded myself for cancer. And I find out my family history has cancer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys this as well. This is my fucking This is my blood. This is information about myself. The thing is, my red blood cells are breaking. Extra red blood cells are getting broken down even more than supposed to, because it's already at a 4, which I'm trying to debunk why. We also have only taken a pregnancy test, 2 of them, and knowing even urgent care proved me this too, that it actually happens. If you were born male and you take it, it could possibly mean you have cancer. I was born male. I'm becoming female. So we're going to new lunar now, and um, a bad thing is our kidneys have been inflamed for 4 months now, and the hospital just says take inflammation meds, and it doesn't usually help at all. But we're getting off sidetrack here. I feel like that the deal I made with Azrael is starting to affect me. I have a feeling with all of that, and plus being nauseous when I eat is really bad for me because it's probably going to be killing me slowly if I do have cancer. If I do have it, I'm already at stage 2, which is bad. But I'm hoping we don't have it. This is why you don't make deals with demons. They will wait to the point where you don't actually want it anymore to make it happen. Don't make deals with demons like I did. I did, and I'm joining with Azrael to speak about the issue, hoping he could do something. I don't think he can because it's a promise that we do. Um, Going to today, we're going to be working on helping the demons. Not demons. We're going to be helping. Hello. We're going to be helping spirits try to get back into either up or down and not be stuck in the middle. Um, we currently have this whole complex is currently have a open portal, which is a whole entire complex, by the way, is letting demons and spirits out. I have to figure out how to help the spirits without, people looking at me like I'm crazy. Because, I'm a psychic and a medium. And they'll call you crazy for that. Your update, I already posted the new song. It should be updating. It should be downloading. So I'll try to go head out over there. Um, but for now, I'm going to be trying to help spirits escape the sad place, because I don't like that they're stuck in the middle, and I don't like that they tend to stare at me until I can try to help them. Other than that, this all happened a few years before I lost my grandma, seeing the spirits. The other thing is, I'm gonna be going through a little emotional time for a little bit, because I'm thinking about my adopted grandma. She passed away 9 years ago. I'm hoping I can find a way to come up with money to go see my birth mom and birth dad and my birth family, to go see them. And I don't know. I just gotta figure out how I can reverse what happened in middle school, but I don't think you can. Um, if any other witches or psychic mediums out there are watching this, please give me a DM on my Discord. It'll be Demonic Twilight 21. Um, I need some advice on how to close a portal and how to use my ability to talk to spirits and help them, because I need that help. And I want to help them. I really do. I can't just sit here and not do anything. You know, I just can't. No, literally, it's just something that's following you. Tomorrow morning is when I go get my knee checked. It hasn't been healing since Saturday because I've been working on it without crutches and bending it. And last night it popped without me moving my knee, so I don't know if it's fractured or not. But I will update you guys on that. Um, I plan on seeing what I can do tonight to help the spirits. But to all mediums and psychics out there, or witches, who is watching this video, please message me somehow. Give me some advice on how to close a portal. And I need some help learning how to use my abilities to my psychic and medium abilities to help the spirits pass through. So being stuck. For all those who are knowing, we might start a fundraiser so we can try to earn money for me to be able to go see my both parents and siblings, and then trying to earn some money to help with this the important stuff I need. For instance, I need help besides to get to meet my parents. I'm gonna need stuff on for that to be able to see them and then come back. And if you want me to come out and visit any one of your lucky people, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, hashtag loving it, and see if we can start a fundraiser so I can try to get a plane ticket for me and my fiance, to come by to you to visit and see if we can probably do some fun paranormal hunting together and talk about, you know, demons and spirit stuff, creatures that you may have seen, stuff like that. So I may start a fundraiser for that and to see my actual parents and siblings before I try to move states to where I'm not really stuck in this place, because you're here, it's the worst. In a city that you're here sucks. They won't tell you nothing. They'll just tell you to take pain meds or some sort of medicine and send you home. They try to do an psych evaluation on me for a severe concussion. They won't do nothing else. So don't come to the city that I'm at. I'm in North Carolina, I'm beach. The city sucks for your. Apparently, the one that's following me is a stalker. My spirit stalker. By the way, please stay safe, y'all. For y'all, I'm gonna have to end it here for today. It will go live again Sunday or Saturday. Just keep your eye out. And I'll be working on a new song. And I'm also going to be working on a way to make enough money to get me some supplies for my music so y'all can be able to hear me better on my other account for music, so y'all can hear me better and not have an issue. All I need is just a mic that I could hook up to an iPhone 11 and see where we can go from there. Y'all stay safe. Hit the like, subscribe button, and like I said, comment. Loving it. Hashtag loving it. And this is it for tonight. We will continue talking further about spirits and all that further down the road. Thank you, and have a nice day.